Okay, and this is going to be 2 hours long as opposed to the normal 1 hour, since I'm not going to be able to stream next weekend. Let's go ahead and start. Load up our game.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, We should probably go see the captain now.
Yes, I agree. This is the best JRPG stream. Heard it from many excellent people. It's tremendous.
Come in.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Galleon Militia enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrees. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Alright, let's go through some of this stuff, and then hopefully we can spam a bunch of R&D.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad. You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Okay. Let's try and grab 3 scouts for now. All do we have to work with? 5 shock troops. Nancy seems like a good
I'm
one.
Nancy DeFore. It's so good to meet you.
We can work with Hermes.
I'm Hermes Kissinger. With me here, your squad will get twice the girls.
And we'll take Nos.
I'm Nochi Wordsworth. Hi.
And let's get some shock troops. That's a bunch of bad potentials. We can work with you.
Unlimited chess luck. Kaboom.
Hans looked good when I was going down.
Challenger, reporting for duty, sir.
We're taking Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look forward to serving with you, Welkin.
Gotta have Jan.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
Now let's decide on 2 more Lancers. Okay, we're gonna take Walter.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
And Yoko.
Hi there. I'm Yoko Martins. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Three engineers. Dallas, Ramsey,
My name is
and
Dallas
Claudia.
Wyatt. I'm excited to be joining up.
I'm Ramsey Clement. Hey.
Hello, I'm Claudia Mann. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
We only have 2 snipers to choose from, so we're taking both of them.
Marina Wolfsten, at your command.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
We got 3 more choices left, so let's take 2 more scouts, 1 more shock trooper. You look cool.
Please, call me Wavy. From today onward, we fight together.
Thank you.
My name's Ramona Litton. Good to be on board, Welkin.
I will take Salinas.
Salinas Milton, at your service.
Alright, got a full team now.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad. As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that list. Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility. Come to think of it, Faldio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
What do we got next? Training field. We got some XP to spend.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class, and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go. Train all you want. I've got all day.
Okay, gonna smash through some levels on Scout.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
I'm gonna get Scout, Shock Trooper, and Sniper to level 3 first.
To human.
Oh, that's a lot more experience. We'll come back to them.
You're better than this. Push those limits. Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
Oh, Sniper.
You're better than... Good work, maggots. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
Okay, Scout level 3, definitely.
Bite the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work!
And now I guess I'll do Engineer and Lancer as well. Wow. Wish I would have known I could do that a second ago.
I got no use for tears! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
I'm gonna just save that extra 420 XP.
That's how training by
We'll
class
blaze it
works.
later.
Now get out there and rack up some experience. Oh, and there's one more thing to add. Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind. Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie. Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Finally, R&D.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for? Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you? I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Brule was just... wow! Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man, man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancements, tread, and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type you have developed. You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak points and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. Each part has a set size of wooden blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity in the Edelweiss. Pick the optional parts that best fit your own personal combat style. Getting weapons, tanks can wait.
All set for you, bro. It's done. Here you go, bro. All done. Here you go, bro. Here you go, bro.
Can't upgrade grenades. Get some more defense.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Better blast suit for lancers.
Whew, it's done.
Yes, we want that sight. Accuracy is
All
always
set
good.
for you, bro. It's done.
And we'll grab the barrel right now, and that'll be the last thing we get.
Whew, it's done. This one's perfect, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Well, sir, was that helpful? We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Back to book mode. Probably got a couple more cutscenes before we get a mission. On the Galleon Militia's base, you can use the experience points funds and blah 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 blah. Stuff we just did.
Welks. There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
I think so too.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite-powered these days. That stuff is everywhere.
Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
What's this?
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now. Thank you for this, Ys.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time.
All right, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission. The Great Vassal Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vassal, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgries. Our mission is to take it back. The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own. How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice. It's not like they'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge. Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Yes, Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there.
Skirmishes. Unlike those within the main storyline, the battles found under the Skirmishes tab can be played any number of times. Perfect for amassing experience and research fees. Try them if you're feeling underpowered. Press the Y button to open the menu, and then choose Skirmishes from the tab. Select menu, and pick the battle you wish to fight. New skirmishes are added as you progress through the main plot, and the difficulty of each skirmish can be set freely. Just be careful. Though not a plot battle, soldiers lost during skirmishes can still die. We'll do some skirmishes later. Not right now. I want to do story fights.
Here are details on the current operation.
The Imperial force is deployed in a defensive formation around a camp with Vassal's urban center. You will assign your squad positions split between a city team and a riverside team. The city team will protect the base camp while the riverside team strikes the enemy. Your objective is to occupy the enemy's camp. Defeat the enemy units defending the camp, then get to the flag hung above their camp to occupy it. Beginning with this operation, you will be responsible for assigning your soldiers to their combat positions. Before commencing the operation, choose the position units command to view the list of deployable units. Then, once you've selected a unit you'd like to deploy, choose the position you wish them to take. Intelligence reports say that they have tanks stationed in the city area there. It would behoove you to include an anti-tank unit on the city team to facilitate its neutralization. I would also recommend you add units with high AP, such as scouts and engineers, to your Riverside Strike Force. Once you've got your teams in place, select the deploy command to begin the operation. Now it's time to get those soldiers of yours into position. Okay, what do we have in here already? Looks like Largo. We'll also put Jan in there. Okay, so we have a ladder to get on top of a building that won't really be accessible except by the Riverside team. Actually, no. Stop that. We can only put one person over here. So we're using Dallas.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out! All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Camps found across the battlefield grant your forces a number of advantages. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense and to the amount of HP recovered at the start of each turn. Even tanks, which usually get no HP bonus, will regain some HP at each turn's start. Weapons with limited ammo like grenades, mortars, and lances are also replenished. If there are enemy units around a camp, however, you cannot occupy it until they have been defeated. Effectively defending your camps while taking down the enemies will pave your way to victory. Okay, we'll start with the city team. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh well, we can recover that. Let's end you right there. We are going to have you come up and fight that scout.
You're dead! Man down, everybody.
Well, we can't really make it for those sandbags up there. So we'll end here. Hopefully kill that scout when he tries to come closer. Edelweiss. Take out both of those scouts with one mortar.
Looks like there's something in that building's shadow.
Enemy unit neutralized.
My turn, okay? Pull it together.
Nice. Got a potential. Maybe get a little closer.
Enemy unit spotted.
Oh my. That's upsetting. Very upsetting. How do I want to recover this? Probably not gonna be able to make it up there. I need to do 2 actions on Rosie to be able to make it there. Dallas is probably the best option, unfortunately.
Please don't follow them in too deep.
Take them out.
9 shots. Can't hit from here. Come on, Dallas. Be a hero. About leader units. A CP symbol is displayed beside the names of some units on their profile window. These units are known as leaders, and they exist among both allied and enemy forces. In Squad 7, Alicia is one such leader. By including them on the battlefield, they'll each add 1 CP to your total, allowing you to control more units per turn. If a leader is defeated, however, that CP is subtracted from the pool. Keep your leader units protected while actively seeking out and destroying enemy leaders to reduce their CP pool.
Okay.
I'm on my way now.
Finish off this shock trooper with Alex.
Why you?
Enemy unit neutralized.
Enemy spotted.
No, don't want to end right there. We will end right here.
I'm on.
And with our last action, we will have Dallas heal Alicia.
Thank you.
Where do we want to move now?
Give it all you got, soldiers.
I'll move right up back here. And just end action.
Dying time!
Why you?
We got a sneaky boy back there. As Squad 7's leader, Welkin is able to issue special commands called Orders. Orders cost CP to use, but some yield squad-wide effects that can be invaluable when used wisely. To issue an order, open the menu in command mode and press the Y button to select orders. Choose a specific order you'd like to issue. Some orders will affect all units, others require you to select a target. New orders can be learned by leveling up your unit classes on the training field. They'll make the battles easier ahead. Battles ahead easier. Okay, we'll blow up the scout with a mortar.
Fire!
Get out of there, boy. Now straight forward.
Watch out for enemy counteroffensive.
Hey, you see any Galleons there?
Hostile sighted!
Don't need to do much with the city team anymore, so we can focus all on the riverside.
Moving out! Enemy sighted!
A bit closer. Let's blast them off the building.
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Enemy unit spotted! Enemy unit spotted!
Yeah, we will end here for now.
Entering combat!
We are actually gonna bring some lancers up. No, that's not a good idea. We'll just do Alicia, have her take down that shock trooper, and then have Rosie take down the scout that's right by the Edelweiss.
Good work. Keep it up.
I'm on it. Ain't no stopping me.
Looks like Rosie's not getting cover. Oh, I actually have one more CP. She can have cover if I want. And I do want. Finish up this guy right here. And action right there. I'll be able to take the base next turn.
Underminer fire!
Gah! Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall. Well, it's my turn now. Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Stay sharp. Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Each weapon holds a set quantity of ammo that equates to the number of times that weapon can be fired in battle. For example, if the ammo reads 3, the weapon can be fired 3 times before it is out of ammo and therefore unusable. Weapons with limited ammunition include anti-tank lances, sniper rifles, grenades, mortars, other explosives, and so on. There are 3 ways to regain spent ammo. One is to wait a turn. Each turn, one use worth of ammo is restored automatically. The second is recovery by proximity to an allied camp. Units standing within camps are restocked to full capacity each turn. The third is restocking via engineer unit. Every ally an engineer makes contact with will be restocked to full capacity. Keep these reloaded methods in mind and watch on remaining ammo levels to ensure your squad never comes up short on ammo. Don't know why that last sentence was so hard to read for me. You just ignore all the other enemies, kill these 2 shock troopers and win.
Let's do this thing. Ain't no stopping me.
Oh, with Rosie.
Good work. Keep it up.
Let's do this thing. Here I come. Huh.
And that's a victory.
Operation complete. We took their base.
The A-rank run truly is dead. Guess I would have had to rush it from the city camp. I wanted to get A on that. Go ahead and save.